Have you ever wondered if you could control your own mind? A provocative question, isn't it? Yet, it's a concept that has been toyed with for centuries. It's the cornerstone of many self-help books and the subject of countless late-night dorm room debates. Some dismiss it as mere pseudoscience, while others swear by its transformative power. There are plenty of misconceptions about mind control, but today we're not here to perpetuate them. Now, let's debunk some myths and learn how to actually control our minds. The human mind, an enigma wrapped in a riddle shrouded in mystery. With its infinite potential, it's like an untamed beast, wild and unpredictable, yet we have the power to harness this potential, to train the beast, so to speak. It's all about understanding the mechanics of the mind, the intertwined connections between thought, emotion and action. Now you might be wondering, is this scientifically proven? Well, dear listener, it most certainly is. Research in the fields of neuroscience and psychology has provided us with the empirical evidence to back up these claims. Studies have shown that our brains are plastic, constantly changing and adapting in response to our experiences. This concept, known as neuroplasticity, is the foundation of our ability to control our minds. By learning to regulate our thoughts and emotions, we can effectively change our brains and in turn, change our lives. Understanding this, we can begin to unravel the mystery of mind control. Our first step in mind control is awareness. Imagine walking on a tightrope. You wouldn't dare to take a step without being completely aware of your balance, would you? That's precisely how it is with our minds. Paying attention to our thoughts and emotions, understanding their origin, and noticing their impact is akin to finding our balance on the tightrope of life. Being aware isn't just about knowing what's going on inside our heads. It's about understanding why. It's about recognizing that every thought we have, every emotion we feel, is a response to something. And once we understand that response, we can start to control it. Think of your mind as a wild horse. It's powerful, it's beautiful, but it can also be unpredictable and at times downright terrifying. But once you understand it, once you're aware of its quirks and its triggers, you can start to train it. You can start to control it. Awareness is the key that unlocks the door to our minds. With awareness in our toolkit, we move to the next step, focus. Picture focus as the magnifying glass of the mind, the thing that amplifies and clarifies our thoughts and emotions. It's like the lens that brings everything into sharp relief. Now, how do we improve this focus? Well, it's akin to strengthening a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. Practice by focusing on one task at a time, one thought at a time. This is where mindfulness comes in. It's like a gym for your focus muscle, helping you concentrate on the present moment. And what about using focus to control thoughts and emotions? Think of it as your mental steering wheel. By focusing on positive thoughts and constructive emotions, you steer your mind towards a healthier state. Remember, focus isn't about restricting your mind, but directing it. Sharpen your focus and you sharpen your mind. Now, we have the tools, but tools are useless without practice. Indeed, in the realm of controlling our minds, practice isn't just important, it's essential. It's not about achieving perfection on the first try, rather it's about consistent, regular efforts that gradually shape your mind and its responses. Think of it as mental fitness. You wouldn't expect to run a marathon without training, would you? The same principle applies here. Now, let's talk about some tips and techniques to help you practice effectively. First and foremost, start small. If you dive in head first, you might overwhelm yourself. Begin with just 5 minutes a day, focusing on a single thought or idea. As you get comfortable, gradually increase the duration and complexity. Next, consistency is key. It's better to practice for a few minutes every day than for hours once a week. Remember, we're training our minds here, and just like muscles, they respond best to regular workouts. Thirdly, be patient with yourself. Progress might be slow, and that's okay. Even the smallest steps forward are still progress. Don't be disheartened if you experience setbacks. They're just part of the journey. Finally, remember to celebrate your victories, no matter how small. Each moment of success is a testament to your dedication and effort, so take pride in them. Practice makes perfect, and that's as true for mind control as it is for anything else. So, what have we learned about mind control? Well, we've certainly debunked some myths and shed light on the reality. We've established that mind control isn't about telepathy or reading others' thoughts. It's about harnessing the power of your own mind, taking the reins and steering yourself towards your desired destination. We've explored the incredible power of the mind, how it shapes our reality, and how it can be our greatest ally or worst enemy. We've discovered that our mind is like a powerful engine, and it's up to us to ensure it's working for us and not against us. We've delved into the significance of awareness, the first step to mastering our mind. We've learned that being conscious of our thoughts, emotions, and actions is the foundation of self-control. When we're aware, we can identify patterns, understand our triggers, and start making conscious choices. Next, we've examined the role of focus, the second step to mind control. We've learned that where attention goes, energy flows. By focusing on what we want rather than what we don't want, we can channel our mental energy towards our goals and away from distractions and negative thought patterns. And lastly, we've underlined the importance of practice. Just like any other skill, mind control requires regular practice. We've learned that it's a journey, not a destination, and that patience and persistence are key. So, there you have it, the steps to mind control: awareness, focus, and practice. It's not about bending spoons with your mind, but about bending your mind to your will. It's about recognizing that you are not a passenger in your own life, but the driver. It's about taking control of your thoughts, emotions, and actions, and ultimately, your life. Remember, your mind is the most powerful tool you have. Learn to control it, and you can control your world.